get you treats. My name is Dr. Dee Thornell.
Oh, yeah. You're so fun.
I moved to Fairbanks, Alaska over 30 years ago and started a veterinary practice. Where's my candy bar?
This is your candy bar.
Oh, Snickers.
Animal House is one of the top hospitals in the state.
She says, I want that bump off my hips. I gotta have my waistline back.
But some places are so remote, I got my pilot's license so I can see all my patients.
Hi, what'd you bring?
Goats.
Because all animals deserve the best care.
Don't bite. Okay, well, let's just bring it down here a second. Come on, Toby. Oh, boy, he is sore. Wow.
And it's my mission that I treat every animal like my own. He's got a little calf that was born 5 days ago with bad scours, and that could be deadly. I think by tomorrow she would have been dead.
Morning, how are you?
Good morning.
Is this Annabelle?
Yes, she's coming in for her knee surgery.
Okay.
My dog, Annabelle, is a 10-and-a-half-year-old German Shepherd mix. Over here. Annabelle tore her ACL playing ball out in the driveway where it's real slick. 59.4.
All righty, looks good.
Come on. She goes with me every place. And I love her quite a bit. My wife said she wishes I loved her half as much as I do my dog, and I told her I did, but anyway.
Annabelle's dad, Joe, has researched her problem upside down and backwards. Good dog. And I think after all the research, he's so caring for her. I feel very grateful that he's chosen us.
I'm concerned that there might be some complications down the road, that it would take a long time to recover, or that she would not fully recover.
I can feel here and actually see the difference in size. This one's enlarged on the inside. It's firm. There's ligaments in the joint capsule that are actually been stretched and pulled. And I'm feeling right now is for drawer movement. Right now I can take her knee and actually thunk it right back and forth. You can actually feel it and hear it. So her knee, every time she steps, is just clunk, clunk, clunk. So I'm going to open it up and go inside the joint and remove the old cruciate ligament. It's frayed. This is actually really swollen on her, so that's why I'm feeling this big, big bump. We're going to make a little hole right here in her tibia and come back behind her, and then we're going to clamp it and put just enough pressure so her knee isn't going back and forth like this. So she'll be able to walk pretty good. Usually within the first week, I have them almost walking up to about 80% of what they were. Part of the battle, she gotta get the hair off. Surgery's easy after that. I've learned how to do this particular procedure from Michigan State 33 years ago. I actually stayed back at vet school to learn how to do this one. It was the only procedure at that point in time. Since then, there's a couple other ones that have come out, but I think mine, it's less invasive, causes less pain. I'm not cutting bones, and the dogs return to function pretty good. I've had great results with it. So I'm looking inside that you need to make sure there's no other problems with her little meniscus, which are the little pads that kind of work underneath her knees. Hers, thank God, they look nice. That's nice, right? So now I got all that nice and cleaned out. I looked and examined that. Right now, she doesn't have that little ligament in there, and those two bones are just doing this as she walks. So it's like, oh, unstable. And the next thing that Mother Nature does is throw a bunch of bone on this, which is called arthritis, and it makes it very, very painful. So we're going to put this 100-pound test line through and around that flabella and make a little hole in the front of the knee here. There it is. I just want to test it. I think I could almost pick her up with that. There we are. I feel really comfortable with that. I'm really happy. So here I am just finishing the surgery on Annabelle, and Joe is out waiting. He didn't even wait for us to call. I think that's the sweetest thing ever.
Hi there.
I'm just here to check on Annabelle. She had an operation. While I was home waiting, I was missing her and got worried that I hadn't heard anything, so I thought I'd just come in and check it out.
Well, she
How'd
did
it go?
great. She
Good.
did really good. I
Good.
think she's going to recover great. She's just a little sleepy.
Okay.
And so I don't want her to go out and walk right now until she's got good, steady footing. And so
Okay.
I'd like to keep her overnight.
Okay.
So if that's
So,
okay.
They
So
just
tomorrow,
come in early or
about
late?
10 o'clock. Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to swing back and by.
Okay.
And so I think she's going to do good.
Okay. Thank
All
you.
right.
See you tomorrow, I guess.
Do you want to see her?
Yeah.
Well, come on back. Obviously, Annabelle is very important to Joe, and he's really right there to make sure everything is okay afterwards. It's really cute. He's a real hoot. But she's still a little groggy.
Lay down.
Dad's here.
Lay down.
Lay down, honey.
No, lay down. I know.
There's
I
Dad.
know, baby girl.
Well, you can tell she's a little groggy. I don't want her walking in the stage yet.
Oh, I love you. I bought her a hamburger patty. I brought it in, but as a treat, but I can't give it to her now, so. This is her first time in a cage, so
Oh, well, she's doing great. She did
Yeah.
good.
I'd like to just spend the night, but I don't think they're going to let me do that.
When I came through here 35 years ago, all these trees were like 3 foot tall.
Dr. D is getting out of the clinic to visit a new client who has lived on the same piece of land since serving in the Vietnam War.
Cummings Road is the first dirt road on your left. Then we go 15 miles on a dirt road.
15 miles on a dirt road?
Yes. This is the first time I've seen Roger. He's an old ranch hand, and he's really tucked out back in the middle of nowhere. How's it going? So you got like a little oasis in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it's nowhere, all right. I named it Wild Rose Ranch because there was nothing growing there basically but wild roses.
Whew. How did you find this place?
Just wandering through the wilderness, came across it, you know.
Yeah?
Well, the history of this ranch is the last homestead offering they had, and homesteaded on 160 acres.
The Homestead Act was originally signed by Abraham Lincoln. The U.S. government literally gave away land just to encourage folks to put up a few structures and live on it. Most states did away with the Homestead Act back in the early 1900s, but Alaskans didn't give it up till 1976. Roger was one of those that took advantage of that amazing opportunity, and here we are today.
Okay, here's what my VA consular told me. He says I'm antisocial, got PTSD, and all this other stuff, and that I've adopted well to my condition. I found out how to be a hermit in the middle of nowhere and make a living at it. And this is the one that's got a leg problem.
Okay.
It's this leg over here.
All right.
What do you need to do?
We're going to take him out. We're going to walk him around so I can see how he's limping.
Okay. Toby's a draft horse, basically, but he's also a riding horse. He pulls a hay rake and a wagon and various things around with his partner there. They're a team.
Come on, Tobe.
Come on, Toby.
Come on, Toby. Let's go ahead. Oh, boy, he is sore.
Yeah.
Wow.
He comes and goes. He was
Let's just stop
not
right
limping
there.
a couple days ago, and then now he's back again. Oh, that's pretty
It's
bad.
a pretty good limp. Oh, thank you. Wow. You know what I want to do is, I think we can get some x-rays. As sore as he is, I'm not going to torment him with trying to see his limp and play with it. I want to go ahead and get an x-ray. It's amazing that I'm out here with this high-tech equipment that does take electricity, and I don't see any light poles around. We're going to have to use a generator today.
Back.
Yeah, good boy, right there. Right there. Stay in, honey. I wouldn't mind coming to any ranch ever again if all my horses were this calm. They're so well trained, and it makes it nice for me because I have $60,000 worth of equipment at their feet. So what's happening here, as you can see, is there's a little rough spot along the one side of that bone, and that's actually some arthritis. And it's a lot worse on this foot than you see the other picture here of the other leg. It's not nearly as bad.
Right.
But he's got some arthritis going on in these front feet. So we really need to get a farrier in there. Hopefully, we can get a good farrier out here for Roger. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay, thanks for coming, Doc.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate it.
If he really doesn't get his feet taken care of, he's just going to get worse arthritis. Toby's pulling days are going to be over if we don't.
She's off.
Let's go. Where's my candy bar?
This is your candy bar.
Oh, Snickers! Look at you.
Snickers is my dog. He is a Chihuahua.
Come on, you little love button, you. It's okay.
Snickers has had issues with crystals in his urinary tract, and I noticed he was in pain.
It's okay. It's too bad he already knows what's happening.
Yeah, I think he remembers.
I know. This isn't good news for Snickers or me today. I've been inside of his bladder twice already, and now he's got stones again. Snickers is a little stone factory, and we've been dealing with several pros to figure out why he keeps getting stones. I've had urinalysis, I've had cultures, we've had the stones analysis, and it's not working. It's a frustrating case. He's like trying to pee out little pieces of glass. So it hurts. I'm not giving up, Snickers. This is potentially life-threatening. If he gets blocked again and we don't catch it, and he doesn't urinate for 8 to 12 hours, he's going to be really in jeopardy of losing his life. There's the stones. Damn it. This is not right. See a little star, like diamonds in the night. Snickers, he gets little stones that try to go down his urethra and they get blocked, potentially threatening his life because he can't urinate. He's got some little itty bitty ones there and there and there. What the heck? This is just not fair. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Good boy. I owe you candy bar, buddy. All right, buddy. Back to the drawing board. Urine should be at about a pH of 7. We have a pH of 6 on this. If it's too low, we'll get one kind of stone, and if it gets too high, we get a different kind of stone. We can actually control the pH of most urine in dogs and cats with food. And that's what we've been trying to do with Snickers. But obviously, the stones are winning. The next plan is to make a little itty-bitty incision just below his anus, and he'd have a new opening. And that's where he'd pee from. Stones will be able to flow freely through, and not that it wouldn't be a little discomfort, but it won't be near the discomfort he is, nor the health risk that he could die if one blocks him. Ready? But the question is Snickers ready? The new incision and his new urethral opening is about a ½ inch to an inch below where his anus is. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put a catheter through him, a more firm, rigid catheter, using the catheter as a guide. And we're going to slice the urethra and actually peel it up and suture it all around to the skin. Chaos, what do you think? Meow. You going to help today? I want to make sure it's big enough. I want to make sure the opening, because I'll really make it wide. The urethra is right below my fingers here, so I'm cleaning off all the fat so that I can see the urethra really nicely, because I have to put the urethra and tie it to the skin. And I can feel the catheters right there.
Yep.
All right. See, now that's going to be a nice big opening. He'll have to squat to pee now.
Tomorrow when he goes outside, his
first thought.
First time confusion when he lifts his leg up and nothing comes from.
Yeah, we might have to do a counseling. So there's his big urethra now. You can see the plastic. That's how big the hole is. Go ahead and make a stone bigger than that, buddy, huh? All right. I'm happy. Annabelle, you want to go home? Oh, I bet you do. So today's a big day. Annabelle's doing great right now. We fixed her knee. She's going to have a little bit of recovery, but now she gets to go home with Dad. He can get a sigh of relief. And now we'll just get her through the healing process. Come on, sweetheart. Good girl.
Well, I came in yesterday to pick up Annabelle, but she was still a little groggy, and so kept her overnight. And different being at home without her, because I kept looking out for her, but she was never there. So, but I'm anxious to pick her up now.
All right, Dad. Here she is. She's got a little bare-naked leg.
Oh, no.
Watch wherever you're walking her, no slippery stuff. I want her to walk. I want her to keep it moving. I don't want her to take stairs or something like that. I don't want her to get so crazy that she puts too much stress on that leg.
Okay.
So, okay.
I guess we're ready to go in the car. Now,
She's a
take it
good
easy.
girl.
Go slow. Go slow. Go slow.
All right.
Go slow.
Call if you have questions.
Okay. Go slow. Go slow. I'm glad that the Annabelle surgery went well. I'm anxious to get her home. Hopefully that this will all be a quick recovery, and we can go back to having fun and playing again.
Hi, Azul.
Hi, Sue.
So we're going to see Azul today. She's one of my favorite patients, kind of. She's only tried to eat me twice.
She's shy.
Azul and Dr. D, they get along pretty well. She doesn't like it when she's doing her beak, but otherwise, they get along really well.
Azul, how's my favorite bird? It's good. It's time for little beak overhaul. Yeah. She has a problem with her beak where it actually grows abnormally over several months. So what I'm going to do is try and shape that beak back to where it should be. Azul, come here. Come here. Come here, sweetheart.
Good girl.
Do you want to be here today while we do the trimming, or do you want to sneak out again?
I'm going to sneak out. That way she doesn't.
She's not mad at you.
Right.
You're not the bad guy.
I'll be the bad guy.
You're
I'm
the
always
bad
the bad
guy.
I'm always the bad
She
guy.
holds a grudge, that's for sure.
Yes,
I
she
know.
does.
Oh, I know. And she
Yes,
says,
she
I'm just
does.
going to move to this shoulder.
On my cars, they hold a grouch. So if Lottie is in there with her, she will hold a grouch against her. And she favors her a lot at home, more than she does me.
Good girl.
Yes.
So Dad stays there to make sure he can help or do whatever he has to. He can watch. And I like that, to have at least one pet parent there. I wish she would just take it out and file it herself, but I don't think that's going to happen. Joe, can you help me real quick?
Dr. D's employee Joe has recently been promoted from working the kennels to vet assistant.
What my employees don't know when they sign up to work with me is what they could get involved with at any time of the day. So Joe is kind of learning how to do beaks. It's the first time he's ever worked with a big bird, and he's a good spirit. He's going to be right in there. So we're going to let you wear these little things. We use them for cats usually, but just in case she tries to wrap around, because that literally will cut a finger off.
Okay. I like coming into work, having to do something new every day. So it's always special whenever you get something crazy or exotic. It's fun for me.
Come here, honey. Good girl. Thank you. And I'm going to try and come right down here. Oh, poop. That's okay. That means you love me. And then I want you to stand on this, honey. No.
Don't bite.
No bites. No bites.
Sue.
Azul. All right, well. This is a dangerous situation if you don't take it carefully.
Come on, get on your little get on that. Get on it.
We could break her wings.
Don't bite. Okay, well, let's just bring it down here a second.
She could fall on the floor, break her breastbone.
Let's bring it down. Let's bring it down.
So there's a lot of different things you have to be careful with birds that you don't want to take lightly.
There we go. Oh. Don't bite. Okay, well, let's just bring it down here. Oh. Right? So, here we go.
It's okay.
You're all right, honey. Azul, she has a problem with her beak.
Just relax.
Good girl. Good girl. Good girl.
All right. It's not quite aligned right, so I'm going to shape that beak back to where it should be. Similar to a dog getting its toenails trimmed.
She likes to vocalize
She'll be talking a lot
all
now.
the time. I'm going to do something that's not her favorite thing right now.
She'll be talking a lot now. No.
Yeah, you know.
She doesn't understand I'm trying to help her. When I first saw her, she was really having issues with eating because the beak is way overgrown. And so we've been coming back every 2 to 3 months and trying to get it better and better and better so that she can go ahead and hopefully someday not have this done.
She'll be all pretty now.
Oh, she's beautiful.
She'll be okay. Azul doesn't like it much. She gets excited, but I know it's good for her.
How you doing, Phil? Still got your finger? Oh, I know.
I like that.
So I took this little part off and then got that little hook off. Look at there. Okay, sweetheart.
You okay?
There you go.
There you go.
Right there.
Now she can get on there.
There. Oh, she says I'm getting right off and onto that. On the scale.
Good girl. 7-Eleven.
Oh, here, I know what she wants.
You're okay, baby.
Here you go, honey. Here you go. Come on up. Yeah, I'll be nice.
Back.
Here
There
you go. Right here, getting a fan. Fan. Oh, yeah. Ouch, I felt it.
Yeah.
Thank God I had just done her beak.
Yeah, she likes that.
Ooh, fan.
Hey, Mom, I think we're over the torture session. Would you like your baby back? Woo!
Come on. There you go. There she is. Phew, trauma's done. Give me kisses.
Give her kisses.
I love you. I do love my nose, and I like my lips, so I won't get that close, okay? This is about my limit right now. I don't think I'm going to trust her to give me a kiss today, or I think she's going to rip my lip off. Another 2 or 3 months, let's see her back, and we'll just keep working with it. I think the more we work with it, it's actually getting better and better each time.
It is. It's a lot better this time for sure.
All right, you guys. Well, hey, thanks. All right, until next
Thank you.
time. All righty.
See you later.
At Dr. D's house, her husband Ken is working on building a pen for some new arrivals to their home.
Hey, Phil.
Yeah.
You and Alex want to go ahead and start on that, and I'll go ahead and get the metal lined up and start popping the holes. Okay. Today's project is about building a goat house for 7 goats that Dee has brought up from Florida. More animals, more headache, more poop, more feed, you name it.
The goats are arriving on tomorrow's flight from Florida, and their pen must be ready. So Ken is enlisting the help of Alex from the clinic and family friend Phil.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Well, we know you're okay, Phil. How's the ladder?
No, it'll survive whatever I can give it.
No more accidents.
Hey, sweetie pie. I found some goats that are really unique. They're called fainting goats. I'm a little late, but I got the fence.
Hi.
They're cute. You scare them and they fall over. When I have to catch them to do their hoofs now in the spring, I don't even have to run. I just go, boo, and they fall over and I can trim their hoofs. And I just love being around them.
Okay, watch out. including the 7 goats we are going to be getting tomorrow. We have 3 horses, a donkey, 5 chickens, 3 cats, and 3 dogs. I've been saying to Dee that we need fewer animals so we can spend more time doing fun stuff. Can't believe we're getting more goats.
And you love goats. Remember the other night in the Thralls of Love, you were saying, honey, I want more goats. I can't believe we don't have more goats.
I was yelling cramp. I'm just kind of nervous what's coming next.
Hopefully by tomorrow, the goats will have a fence up and a roof over their head.
At the end of the day, when they finally show up, I generally don't have a choice, so I have to be positive about it. How about those goats?
Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm doing fine now.
I'm here to get Snickers. I'm very excited for him to come home today. He's going to be more excited, though.
Let's go find Mom.
He's been through so much. It's time to get healed up, back to normal. Look at you. You're so pretty. You look like a flower.
I know. A little tulip. So I'll show you his new plumbing.
Okay.
It's a pretty good size hole. His stones are so small, this is going to pass him. Because,
Right.
you know.
No more bladder surgery?
Hopefully not. Knock on wood.
Very good.
I expect he's going to recover just fine.
Okay.
All right.
So we're good to go then?
You're good to go.
Thank you, dear.
All right. And keep him up on his meds, his antibiotics, and all that
Same
stuff.
thing?
Yep.
Okay.
That you got at home.
Okay. Let's see if you can walk, buddy. Snickers is pretty stinking happy right now. Boy, he can go. Look at that! It works! He didn't really squat, but he didn't raise a leg, but he had good flow, and that was exciting. He didn't struggle for it. Good boy! No more surgeries, that's the main thing. Hopefully. Let's go! Let's go home!
Dave, a good client for several years now. He's got a little calf with bad scours, and that could be deadly. I'm really concerned because she didn't get any colostrum for the first 24 hours, and I'm really afraid she's behind the 8 ball and we're going to lose her. Doing? We have a little rat named Amoan that's got a mass in her mammary gland that's gotten huge, and we're going to take that out today. Amoan. What does that mean? Amoan? Let's look it up. What's Amoan mean? I always want to know what their names mean. Your name, Amoan, makes you easygoing and refined, but detracts from your physical vitality. That might pertain to this rat. Well, let's see. There's a lot of this little rat to love. 1 pound and 15.5 ounces. She's a 2-pounder. Oh my goodness. Amoan's a kind of a well-fleshed little girl. You know, an average age for these rats is 3 to 5. She provides somebody with a lot of love. So as long as she's happy, then I'm not going to tell her she has to go on a diet. Probably don't want to take her out and do the, 500K or anything like that. She has this little mass right here. This is what we're going to take off from you. Rats are actually very good pets. You have to get past their scaly tails, but you just get past their little faults. But for the most part, they're very, very good friends. They are. You're a little heavier than the ones I've seen in the past. You are. She says, I want that bump off my hips. I gotta have my waistline back. I know. All right, now we're gonna make a rat burrito. Just do a little gas mask. We're just gonna get sleepy. We could do a little liposuction. think we're good to kind of sleep here. Yeah, it's an actual mammary gland tumor. You can actually see her little teat. We know these tumors are actually fed by estrogen, so we could either spay the rat and hopefully stop the tumors from forming, give her a medication daily to try and keep the estrogen down, or do nothing and she comes in every 6 months for a little bump removal. I just know as a surgeon, when in doubt, cut it out. When the masses come, I just take them out and send the little rats home. You know, an average age for these rats is 3 years or so, 3 to 5. And as long as they're happy and we can keep the masses down, they seem to get along fine. You see the muscle of the belly wall right there? Oh my God. We've got our brains. Does that look like brains? Crazy, isn't it? All right. Now we're going to put her back together. And of course, we're going to try and do it as cosmetic as possible. I use stainless steel staples. And those seem to stay in the best. If I put any kind of even stainless steel wire, they chew through it. This little girl is a little heavier, so I don't know if she can reach. She's got a little extra groceries packed on here. I think that's going to be pretty good. Yeah. Our surgery today went very, very well with Moen. She went through anesthesia just fine, got this nice little cosmetic scar with good stainless steel staples in there that hopefully she can't chew out.
"15 miles away in North Pole, Alaska, the road to recovery begins for Annabelle, who could take up to 6 months to heal completely from her knee surgery.
Annabelle, let's go potty. Come on.
The good news is that Annabelle is traveling in style in her own personal elevator.
Come on in. Come on. She's getting around much better. She's making a good recovery, it looks like. Going down. Good girl. We have 18 stairs, so I was afraid that, she would fall down and roll down the stairs. I didn't want that. Good girl. I just found parts around the house, and so I made a lift, and it's been working pretty good. Go slow. Go slow. I had to go to town a few times to buy little things, but I was surprised at how much junk I had to build it with. Walk slow. Go slow. Slow. Go slow. I guess you'd call me a crazy dog guy. I like all dogs, pretty much. But I just really attached to Annabelle. Yeah, good girl. She had so much life in her eyes before this happened, and I just wanted her to go back playing and being her old self. Who wants to stay? Tell me. Tell me. Who wants to stay? No jump. She's family.
Hello? Hey, Dave, it's Dr. D. I hear you've got a calf out there that's not doing good.
Well, the calf was born on Sunday, and calf is shivering.
Dr. D is returning a call from longtime client Dave Poppy, who has a 5-day-old calf with white, loose bowel movements.
The thing that has us most concerned is he has labored breathing.
Is it eating? Is it eating right now? Can you get it to eat?
We've got kind of like a turkey baster that we're able to dribble milk down into its mouth that will not stuck on a bottle freely at this point.
Okay. If you really want to save this calf, I think you should bring it in.
Okay, thank you.
All right, see you in a little bit.
Okay, bye.
Bye. This calf doesn't sound like it's doing well. It's been 5 days. The mother's immunity is in that first 2 days of milk. It can pass right through and get into them and protect them for 2 months from all these terrible things. So baby didn't eat the colostrum in the first 2 days. Then we're already behind the 8 ball for her being protected, and that could be deadly. Dave, good client for several years now. He's got a little calf that was born 5 days ago with bad scours, and that could be deadly. Now what's happening, the milk gets in her stomach and it's fermenting and just causing sour milk, and it comes out white.
Left her with the mother, hoping that she would drink and thrive and all this other stuff. But on the third day, she was showing signs of being in distress.
All right, so we're gonna probably do some IV fluids here.
Okay.
That way you guys can go ahead and take her home.
Right.
I got some B complex here we're gonna give to her under the skin, get her kind of going again. You poor little thing, you're so cute. I'm really concerned because she didn't get any colostrum for the first 24 hours, and I'm really afraid she's behind the 8 ball and we're going to lose her. I want to go ahead and get some of this off. So colostrum is a first milk that mothers give, and it's got huge proteins that are immunoglobulins that are part of her immunity. They're going to protect the animal for the first couple of months of its life. Stay, honey. Stay. Well, at least she's feeling stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I like when they start trying to do something when I give the shots. That's a good sign. Get you some fluids so you're not so dehydrated, kiddo. Antibiotics, we can go ahead and do that. Got some antibiotics, that'll help you start working with them right now. You're doing good. I think by tomorrow she would have been dead, and I'm not saying she might not be with that kind of scours, but we can sure we're a head start tonight, and we were.
Up her chances.
Yeah, she's a beautiful girl. Okay, oh, she wants to get up now, so we don't need any more of that.
Okay.
How's that? Are you feeling a little better now? Right now, I'm glad she's sitting up. You know, I can't guarantee she's going to make it yet, but
I know.
A lot better chance now than she would have by morning.
My hope for her prognosis is that in a day or two, she'll start nursing on the bottle. And then by the end of the week, she should be up, walking around, running around. So hopefully she'll recover from it, but it's a pretty serious condition.
All right, there's not too many more days you can pick her up like that.
No, I know it.
I'm glad Dave rushed this calf right in. We've given it a fighting chance, but it's not out of the woods by any means yet.
Morning. How you doing?
Hi.
How are you guys?
Good, how are you?
We got our guinea pig, Robbie, here, and we're bringing her in because we think she might have mites.
Sarabi is definitely like a child to me.
How are you getting that high?
She doesn't need very much attention. She entertains herself with her blocks and runs around her cage and does her little popcorning, and it's really cute.
There you go.
Little Sarabi.
How
Come
you doing,
on
Dr.
in.
King?
Hi. Sarabi is coming in today because Mom and Dad think there's some kind of bug or mite on her face because she's scratching under her one eye just to the point where she's bleeding. I know, you got like a little dermatitis, like it's almost like swelling little papules there. I'm being kind of a little bit of a scab picker right now to see what this is. I know, hurts a little bit. That's why I'm soaking it. I know. Oh, did you hear that cuss word? That's some cussing going on now. This, I think, is just like a little infection. It's a moist dermatitis, and she just can't stop scratching. The more she scratches it, the more it spreads, and the worse it gets. All right, let me go look at this just to make sure.
All right.
And we'll be right back. All right. I'm a little concerned, so I'm going to take a little bit of a slide just to make sure there's no mites there. I've got a nice sample. I don't see any bugs. So this is just a plain infection. I'm going to go ahead and treat her accordingly as a bacterial infection under her eye. All right, so we got all our little goodies here for you. We have some antibiotics. You shake it up a little bit. It's a suspension. You just kind of have to go.
Oh, nice and easy.
Like this. Tip it up, and she gets a half a cc. Oh, I think she likes it. See, I made up friends for you now. You like me. See, I got you treats.
After Dr. D did her checkup on Sarabi, she gave us some antibiotics and just some sterilizing cream to clean up the area and wash the infection.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Now I'm her friend.
Yeah, now
See, I was scratching her.
Didn't turn out to be mites. It's good to hear.
All right, you guys.
You have a good day.
You too.
Okay.
Thank you.
We're on our way to pick up fainting goats. Yay! So I'm at the airport and I'm going to pick up our 7 fainting goats. This is exciting. I can hardly wait. This is like Christmas. Oh, I hear them.
Right in there.
Oh, there they are. How are you? You're okay. All right. I want to put their gates inward so that they can see each other.
Okay.
These little baby goats are about 4 months old, and I want to make their ride home as comfortable as possible. Hang on, kid. We might have to put one in the back seat. Oh, what a shame. I think they paid more for their ticket today than all the first class people did. I don't know if it's going to fit or not. Maybe not. They could have sat in first class. If I would have known that, I would have arranged for it. All right. I might have a loose goat in my car. I'm really used to having a dog ride shotgun. Having a goat there is going to be really interesting. All right. Here you go. You're such a good goat. Fainting goats only faint when they're really startled or spooked, and these guys are on high alert. They just went through a real trauma, so I don't expect them to be fainting until we get them comfortable at home. Woohoo!
Hi, what'd you bring?
Goats.
Oh my God, they're cute.
I know. No, look at
this.
this.
What?
Look who rode with me.
Oh my goodness. Oh, don't. That's okay. You want to walk her down there?
Oh, we should get another one so they're friends out there.
Yeah, let's do that.
If you can just grab one out of the kennel.
Hi, guys.
Here he is. Here's your buddies.
These goats are extremely cute. They are a lot cuter than I ever would expected. Let them go.
Here you go. I was hoping they would go, oh, we love this. But they were like, oh my God, where are we?
Okay. Here. There's your buddies. Now that I've met these little cute guys, I think we're gonna have a lot of fun. Look at, they're just going to town.
Yeah, they're checking it out. Curiosity now. They're gonna get out and look at things. They haven't been stressed.
New additions to our family.
I know.
I hope those are the last. Just kidding. They're cute. Our kids.
I know, our kids. Oh, our kids.
They're saving for college.
I know. Today it's time to give the goats their booster shots for the vaccines. And Phil is here today to help me. Watch this. Did you got that down yet, Phil?
No.
That was pitiful. Sounds like a dying goat. Yeah, I really have to work on Phil's goat language. Now, do you know how to do the frightened one?
The what? No.
The goats do that whenever they hear and they're startled. So if you do that for them, you're part of the herd. They do that little... That sounds like a passing gas. We'll work on that. It's just goat language, you know. I felt a little goaty today. Hi, kids. Look at you. They're still not really excited about going ahead and getting petted yet. Several of my kids are still shy because they weren't handled much back in Florida. So we're trying to get them kind of calmed down and get them more close to us. But it's kind of hard when I catch them and have to give them shots.
Yeah. You're tough, isn't it?
Better?
Yeah, I feel the same way I do.
Got him? Oh, good job. Okay.
Come on. Hang on, kitty. It's okay. Yeah, just relax.
Just relax.
Come on. Attaboy. It's okay.
Oh, look at
Good
that.
boy. Yeah.
I do want to see if they'll scare, and plus that is a convenient thing for me if I have to catch them.
You almost made me faint.
I'm sorry. A fainting Phil.
Yeah, fainting Phil.
You know, it has been such a joy having the goats. They're so much fun. How do you say goodbye?
Bye. Goats. See ya, goats.
Okay, that's good.